Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am psychic medium Cari Mugz, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. So if you're listening to this on my Spunky Spirit podcast, you can watch it on my YouTube channel at Cari Mugz, my Instagram at Spirit Medium Cari Mugz, my Facebook at Spunky Spirit, and my TikTok Cari Mugz. Okay, so this week, last week I was at the beach, so that was kind of fun. And we had the blessing in disguise. So if you had an awesome blessing in disguise last week, that's awesome. I had lots of you reach out to me and tell me that you did. This week, we are using the Intuitive Whispers Oracle by Maud Hurst. It's a beautiful deck. Now, if you're watching this, this is most likely for you, but as always, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, okay? This deck is beautiful. On the back of each card, it has like a little kind of sky, beautiful star in the middle circled with little clouds. It's beautiful. And each deck has like beautifully illustrated pictures. It's also a pretty easy deck to understand. So if I would suggest this for beginners, this would be a good beginner's deck. So, okay. So today we're going to pull the community calls. So we get a bunch of cards like this about the community lately. We have been lately. I mean, I feel like we have. Maybe we haven't, but I feel like it's because of the collective. Everybody is going through something right now. It has been really hard. I've had lots and lots of people reach out to me and say, it has been so hard lately. What's going on? And I can feel that energy too, because it's a collective. We're all feeling it. The one things that I want you to remember, one is that just because everybody feels it and everybody's going through something doesn't make yours less. Like, it doesn't make your problems less. Don't be like, well, I shouldn't be sad because so-and-so is going through this. And that seems like it would be way harder. Your feelings are very valid and your feelings are very real. So just because somebody, you feel like somebody else is going through something harder, it doesn't make what you're going through less. Okay. And also too, when I say the community, everyone's going through this. When I say that, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't feel it. It doesn't mean that, oh, everybody's going through it. It means that don't feel like you're crazy. Don't feel like you're sad. Don't feel like your feelings don't matter, because your feelings do matter. And then I also want you to know too, when I get on here and I am all like, you can do this, we got this, go, go, go. And I try to be very positive. I'm not spiritual bypassing and I'm not doing toxic positivity. I just know that right now it's really hard for a lot of people. And so I'm getting on here. The last thing I want to be for you is a drag down or a drain your energy. I want to be the one that lifts you up and lifts your spirits up. I want to be the one that gives you hope. I want to bring light to the darkness. So when I say the whole community is kind of going through this right now, or the collective is going through this right now, it's not spiritual bypassing your stuff. You need to process your stuff. You need to feel your stuff. You need to know that you matter and that your feelings matter. So just know that individually, it's okay to be going through this. It's okay to feel like you're crazy. But this week, you're going to maybe have to call on your community. The community calls, which is okay, because as a collective, things have been crazy for us energetically as a collective, not just through politics, but just things in the world, things that have been going on around us that have been kind of crazy. So we need to band together. You need to band together this week and find a community that supports you and uplifts you. And if you're not getting that, it's time for you to find that. It's time for you to find places that you're supported, places that you go back to. I kind of did that in North Carolina. Like, I was spending time with friends that I knew since grade school, and it kind of helped me pull back my community, and it really just kind of helped heal. So if you need to do that, if you're surrounded by people that don't do that, you need to find your community. You need to find somewhere where you're celebrated and that you're loved. And so this week is your job to find your community and find people that help. And I also saw, when I went through my whole thing with my granddaughter, with Nellie, my community banded. I mean, they bonded with me. They sent me, it was an amazing experience. And that energy helped me get through it. So This week is you're either going to have to rely on your community or you're going to find your community. Okay, so the numbers are 333, which is awesome because 333 means that your ancestors and your guides are with you. And so when you see that number, it's your spirit telling you, we are with you. So this just doesn't have to be a physical community. It can also be your spiritual community. It can be your guides, your ancestors. You can call on them for help because they will band together and help you through it. I also saw that with the whole Nelly thing and the whole healing thing. They're with you all the time. And so, and 888. 888 means there's abundance. It doesn't always have to be money. It can be in friendship. It can be in healing. It can be in all of that stuff. So this is the week that you are going to either find or depend on your community and band together, or you're going to need some help without just being by yourself. So don't feel alone. If you do feel like you need especially with the way things have been, if you do feel like you can't do this alone, please reach out to somebody, reach out to your community, reach out to somebody that who and be careful too, because a lot of people are feeling this. So if you reach out to somebody who is also overwhelmed, don't judge them or don't feel bad. Reach out to somebody who has capacity for you or has capacity right now, or maybe you're the one who has capacity for somebody else this week. So this is actually a really good card and hits just when it's supposed to, just because things have been crazy and the holidays are coming up and you need to not be alone if you feel like you're struggling and you need to have a community. So the other signs of symbols is this it kind of looks like a crane to me, but I'll take any white bird this week that you see. That's going to be a sign that spirit's with you and watching over you. These signs also tell you that you're kind of going in the right direction. It's reminding you that they're with you and you're going in the right direction. And also too, these little daisies, these little white daisies. So any type of flocks of birds, any kind of flock of birds or community, any type of white bird, and any type of like daisies or like meadow of flowers, it's going to be a sign. And any type of mountains, because you always like pull back to spirit when you're in the mountains. Now, when you see these signs, they don't have to be real. They can be on pictures. They can be on sides of trucks. They can be anything. You could be going to the doctor's offices and see a mountain scenery of a picture with the daisy field. These are signs that spirit is with you and you've got this, and they're helping you and they're guiding you, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And I don't know what okay means, but I know you can do this and you've got this, and I'm so extremely proud of you because it has been hard and I love you so much. So I hope this helps. If it does, and if it resonates with you, please come back, save this at the bottom, come back and DM or put down in the comments how this helped you or how this resonated with you, or if you had an experience with this week. So I love you guys so much. And if you don't have a community, follow my Instagram page or follow my Spunky Spirit page and reach out there. There's lots of like-minded people that we kind of all bond together and feel the same. I'm building, like, my spunksters are awesome. So if you feel like you're, just comment and say, hey guys, I'm kind of feeling alone, and I 100%, I bet you there will be somebody that reaches out to you. So I love you guys so much, and I love my community. I love my spunksters. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys next week.